POVPOOL.com.
Well, I got you now. I caught you red-handed, and you're going down again, going down again, going down again. But I'm going with you, so I don't miss you. I'm so glad to be back home, but I can't wait to hit the road. I'll be gone again. I'll be gone again. I'll be gone again. I'll be gone, and I'm gonna miss you. I see through invisible eyes, but you should know I can see right through you. I know you think I'm blind, but you should know I see just fine. I can see just fine. I can see just fine. I can see just fine. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I knew you were going to.
Smoking mirrors, a magician of sight. You're living in illusions of mysterious light. But misguided, your lies ain't white. You're just a lost little soul, so seduced by the night. Spin your web, try to catch a fly, but all you has a bad habit when you're hashing out lies. There's no wool draped over these eyes. You may think I'm blind, but I can see just fine. I see a sailor hacking holes in a boat dancing in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back with you now. Thanks so much for enjoying and sitting in with us with Mike Massey and Stefano Palinga. It's truly an honor to have both of those guys sitting in the box with us. And, you know, I wish the best of luck to Mike Massey in this event. You know, for him to beat Shane Van Boening in a hill match was definitely something special. And it actually brought the largest roar of applause from the room that I've heard all weekend. So big up and hats off to Mike Massey, and thank you so much to both those guys, Mike Massey and Stefano Palinga. Truly a treat to have them with us on POV Pool. And we have another treat. Just all of a sudden, out of the blue, I'm joined here by Bobby Cotton. How you doing, Bobby?
How you doing, Daniel? Glad to be here.
That's
I'm
right.
here trying to pull all the old guys in. We got two of the best ones here winning. That Freddie Boggs just beat Mattia, and then we got Mike just beating Shane Van Boening. That was an amazing match. I'm pulling, you know, I like Shane. I love Shane, but I'm pulling from Mike. I have to pull from Mike.
Well, it was just, you know, he came from behind, too.
Yeah,
it was 5-3 when I caught onto it. And we saw Mike run 2 racks.
Yep.
And then, oddly enough, Shane scratched on the break. Mike took a 1-9
I guess
combo.
he drew the ball on the side. I guess he just drew it right in the side, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard he just drew it right in the side. That sucked. You hate to lose like that, but
Yeah.
that's the way it goes.
Have you been having fun here? You were here all day yesterday.
Yeah, I think I started smoking again. I'm just kidding. No, I love it here. I wish I could have played, but my arm,
Sure.
I got tendonitis in my stroking arm, so I've been out of commission for like a month. So, or else I would have played, because this is like the best event in Vegas, other than, like the big deals, the Rio and all that. But
Sure.
it's a great tournament here, man. And it's all nice people. And it's run real well. They've been doing this forever. I've been coming here forever, and it just runs so smoothly. It's just a wonderful tournament. And I get to see my buddies Ernesto, Oscar, Moro, all these guys I hadn't seen in a while, and they're all such good guys.
Yeah, it's been great energy this year around.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here with everybody.
For those, by the way, who are watching that don't know, this is Daniel. I'm sitting here with Bobby Cotton. That's what we call him. But his name is Robert Leblanc. He wrote a book, and it's called Confessions of a Pool Hustler. He also has made many television and film appearances on movies such as Pool Hall Junkies.
Yep. I was a movie star for 15 seconds. And I was a legend in my own mind for about 10 seconds.
Well, I tell you what, it's the 15 seconds that was seen by my girlfriend Geraldine. She said, "Oh, I really want to meet him." And then we saw you on Netflix on another show.
On that thing with the magician dude.
Yeah, you're throwing, flipping cards over the
I used to
best
throw a card
billiards
as good as him, but I
pool
haven't
hall.
practiced.
Did you catch any good play from my match?
We had Mike Massey and Stefano Palinga. Deborah Aarons over here. She's just checking in with me. She wants to make sure that we caught the end of her match with John Kutcher. Yeah, we did.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I was really bearing down, so.
Congrats to Deborah Aarons. She will move on. And you have another match tonight, right?
Yes, actually, I'll be playing the person who came in second in the Dock Hill tournament, Jeff Gray.
You're playing Jeff Gray. All right. Well, good luck to you, Deborah.
Thank you. Everybody always needs all the luck they can get.
That's true, especially in 9-ball.
Yeah, and thank you for doing such a great job.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. Check in with us later, too, okay? All right. We're going to keep tabs on Deborah Aarons. So, you were throwing cards over.
Oh, it was fun, yeah.
He was teaching you a card trick where you throw cards over a building?
Yeah, this guy, he's like the best sleight of hand magician in England, you know what I mean? He's amazing, yeah. Did you watch the whole show, all the different gaffes and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he
cool.
was an interesting guy, you know,
Yeah.
because I really like another guy from England. His name's Darren Brown, and he's kind of like a hypnotist as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's really talented too. He has a show too in England.
I don't.
Darren Brown.
You think you can be hypnotized? I don't think they can hypnotize me.
I always thought the same thing too.
Yeah, have you done it?
I was hypnotized when I was, I think, 12 years old, and
that's
it
so
was
young.
it was a trick where the guy put a coin in my hand, and he told me to put close my fist, and put my fist on top of my head. And then what I thought he did was just tell me to count to 10, and then open my fist, and it turned into a penny, right? But what he actually did was he hypnotized me, took the coin out of my hand, replaced it with the penny.
Really?
No, that's what the other witnesses said.
Really?
Yeah. And all I knew was that I put my hand on my fist and then counted to 10, and then when I opened my hand, it was a penny. I don't think, to this day, I don't think I could be hypnotized.
I don't think they
but
can.
They
do
say
it.
everybody can, unless you're crazy or unless you're an animal. So maybe you're one of the two.
I know I'm about half crazy. So what match is going on here? Ozzy.
We got Ozzy Reynolds and Oscar Avila.
Oh, Avila, yeah.
And Ozzy's up 4-1.
Ozzy's the new CSI manager dude.
Manager dude.
Yeah. He's a heck of a nice guy too, by the way.
John Kutcher?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard the name.
My buddy Mad Max is going to be playing the next match. I think we're going to be sweating that here in a couple of minutes. the Mad Maximilian.
Okay, now hold on a second. Now
What?
you had to bring him up.
Why?
We had a contest yesterday about Max.
A contest.
Yeah. Send us send us an email and your 5-cent lecture to Max Everly as to why he shouldn't forfeit.
Oh, Max. You know, I just talked to him about him forfeiting. What happened?
I mean, come on, guy. You're 42 years old, buddy. Come on, it's time
Listen,
to stick to his
Max
schedule.
Like a brother, but Max is in his own little world.
I mean, I thought I had attention deficit, but woof.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. I told him last night, I said, I guarantee you if Max isn't here for a match, there's a girl involved somewhere
know.
along the line.
I know.
And he was talking to some chick and just lost track of time,
Yeah.
which is all right.
Well, you know what? It's all right
But I wouldn't.
from one side of the coin, but on another side of the coin, he was a horse,
No,
too,
I wouldn't
remember?
have been.
There was
No,
somebody
I-
paid for him.
I know that. I think it's horrible that he missed his match. That's my opinion.
Now, I love Max, and I'm not trying to start a beef with him or anything like that. I love him dearly. I support his website. He's an amazing guy. I've known him 14, 15 years,
Yeah.
something like that myself. We're good friends. So he knows that I'm just telling him off is really what it
Yeah,
is.
I can't believe he missed it. But
I'm telling him off. I'm just,
I remember years ago, I drew Keith McCready in a lot of matches, and I was always excited, even though he was probably the best player in the world. It's because he was like even money not to show up. He forfeited like half his matches. He'd be out drinking or gambling, doing something.
Oh.
So
I'm glad I have you here because you're able to kind of put this into perspective.
back some of the old stories.
That's right, because you once again you wrote a book, Confessions of a Pool
I'll tell you one
Hustler.
of the funniest stories about tournaments is my friend who died, and I think he died in, oh boy, what year was it? Can't remember. Somebody probably knows. What year did Louis Roberts die? I forgot. Him and I were really, really good friends. I actually saw Louis the day before he died at a tournament here in Vegas. But at one tournament, Louis was at a tournament, and he sold his cue to 4 different people. He did. He sold his cue to 4 people, the same cue.
Okay, so how do you figure the logistics on that one?
Love Louis. I mean, he was a trip. I knew him.
I'll come pick it up in an hour. Was that the whole?
Yeah. Like I'm playing a match with. I'll give it to you when the match is over. But Louis was funny. Every time I saw Louis, every time he would say, "Hey man, you got an extra 20," and I'd say, "You have to say hi to me first before I give you $20." But he was a good dude.
Yeah.
All these.
Well, you're a
screen-
good dude too. You know that.
You try to be. But thank you for saying that. But what's really funny how when I was playing pool on the road for like 35 years, my mindset was different than it is now since I don't really travel and play anymore.
Sure.
You just think about things different. You really do. And when you're on the road playing pool, like you lie, but you'll do some things that you're like, what was I doing? Because I've done some crazy stuff, and I look back like, what was I thinking? What was I doing? That's just
part
how
of
it
life.
is.
That's part of life.
I don't
man.
know.
No, it's part of the learning experience of
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, the stuff that you do is crazy.
Wow, look at this predicament right here. Oh
yeah.
no, this guy's gonna get right in the way.
Nice head right there in the middle
Yeah,
of the screen.
thank you.
Who was that? Where would that guy
That
go?
was Oscar Avila.
Oh, it was?
Jim Blakeman was watching the hit, so I guess it was good. Ozzy Reynolds is going to get on the hill with this 9-ball. So it's going to be 5-1.
Five to 1. I don't know how you're going to come back.
That's tough action.
Alternate the
That is
break
real
with-
tough action.
I tell you, alternate the break's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fair for everybody. Everybody's playing the same game. So
We also got
also
Oscar
I was
Dominguez.
lucky enough.
Oscar Dominguez right here. He's playing
Yeah.
Todd Speakman on the one-loss side.
Also, I was
Wait a
lucky
minute.
enough to meet Dan's wonderful lady, Geraldine, right?
Yeah, Geraldine Thibodeau.
What a nice person. I was so glad that I finally had met her. I've seen her on Facebook many times.
Thank you.
I think Dan is dating up. Well, that's all right, right? That's it. You know, that's all right. That's a good thing.
Thank you, buddy. Hey, can you explain something to me? How is Oscar down 5-0 against this guy Todd Speakman? Do you know who Todd Speakman is?
I guess he's a local.
I think he's going to try and make it.
Is he down 5-0? Caleb, Von Danger Shark in the house.
Hello.
Do people call you Kamui Caleb? Nah, they don't. That's silly.
No.
Kamui Caleb.
No, but if they did, I would probably turn around or say hi.
Caleb, Sal Butera needs to talk to you. He needs some tips. Okay. Do you have any inventory on you?
Not tips with me. I just brought
Okay.
chalk and tip tools.
Okay. We got Caleb Von Danger Shark. This is just stop. You guys know each other, don't you, Bobby?
Yes.
We just had lunch.
Oh, you just had lunch?
Yes.
Well, I
Authorized installer Joe Klimchek is in here, though, and he has all the Kamui tips in stock, and they put them on your queue here at the event.
okay. Yes, but for some reason Sal wanted like a handful of them, so I don't know. I'll put him in your direction, and you guys can talk. So we're watching. Oh, okay. Just a correction here. This match between Oscar and Todd Speakman is not. It's not 5-0. I guess those beads were from the last match. It's now 1-0. Oscar's in the lead, but we have.
He was taking heat. I saw it. I was sitting right there watching.
We have Ozzy Reynolds on the hill right now, winning 5-1 against Oscar Avila, and so Caleb. How you doing, man? We haven't seen you. I haven't seen you for a year since you dropped off that god awful huge banner over here.
Oh yeah, the last tournament. Yeah, I've just been around.
But you put on a good showing.
Do you have a new baby?
I did have a new baby. Yeah.
Sitting here talking to my
Yeah,
friend
he's 13
Stacy.
months
She
old
played
now.
Shane yesterday.
Whoa,
and I
whoa,
think
whoa,
that she
hold on.
lost 6-4. What was the score, Stacy? 6-4.
6-3.
6-3. But anyway, Stacy was making a great comeback and got hooked on this one ball, and she had Shane on the ropes, and he was sweating it. He was. He was squirming in a chair.
We're gonna give Caleb a minute to find himself, and then he's gonna come back and find us and say hello again. Man, we love you, bro. It's good to see you.
It was all Mohawk yesterday.
I know. How you doing? Looks good.
This is the everyday look.
That was funny.
Yeah.
So did John call you to get over here?
He told me that you.
How's the boyfriend? Where's he at?
He's good. He's over at Putter's practicing.
Oh, I see. That's a
He plays later. 6:45.
I'll be right back.
Alongside, yeah.
You want to sit and talk with each other for a minute? I'm gonna just
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to find Sal.
Yeah, sit here with me.
Do you want a break?
I love it. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, my friend Stacy Allsup from Las Vegas, the best woman player in Vegas, is just pleasing us with her presence right now.
I do what I can.
Yep. Anyway, like I was saying, she had Shane on the ropes. He was sitting in his chair, and I could see he was kind of squirming a little bit. You know, looked like he was tightening his butt cheeks a little bit when he was down there. He was.
A little bit.
Yeah. And
I told him I was going to make it tough on him.
I could see it in his face. He was like, "Uh-oh."
He asked for a sweat
'Cause
bet.
the
I
heat
told him
was
he'd
on
give me
him.
4 on the wire, and he wouldn't do
4
it.
on the wire. 4 on the wire. Give me a break.
If he doesn't give me that consolation game when he shanks that 8, when he did it just, I think, to be nice, I mean, he should never miss that 8-ball.
I know,
in
yeah.
a million years. And
Yeah,
he missed
yeah.
it, I think, just to let me back in the game for a minute. I don't think he expected me to get 3 off of it, but
Yeah, I know. He was. I could tell, but what he's thinking, like, oh boy, if you
look
would
what I
have beat
did.
him, oh, I know. If you'd have beat him in that match, he would have died. Oh my God, he would have died.
we've played before, but we've only played one pocket. So.
Yeah. What's that thing you got? What's that?
Vape.
It's a big contraption.
Just battery.
What's it? A battery? What's the battery for? the hell? How does that work?
It's for nicotine.
Oh, there's nicotine in there. Well, then why don't you just smoke?
Because that's better for you.
How? What's the difference?
There's no smoke. There's no fire. There's no heat.
I see something coming out of your mouth. Looks like smoke to me.
It's water vapor. Like when you boil water, that white cloud
Really?
comes off. It's water vapor. It's from liquid being heated
What
up.
about just chewing nicotine gum? No good?
No good. So we have Ozzy Reynolds up 5-2 over Avila. We got
Mad
Oscar
Max
already
is
up
gonna play
1-0. We got Joe Corpus is actually up 4-2 on Dave DeTillo. And you got Hill with Edgar Jackson and Grant Gilbert. Grant just made a ball. That would be an upset. Grant Gilbert beating Edgar Jackson.
I don't know either one.
Edgar's been playing in this every year since I've been here, and Grant is a B player. He just played in the Dock Hill last year,
What's his name?
last weekend. Grant Gilbert. He's a local player, local B player, and he cashed. I think he got to the Calcutta. He might have finished 9th or 12th, but last weekend he did okay. That would definitely be an upset. But I'm kind of rooting for Grant because my other half plays the winner of that. Grant would be a little bit easier than Edgar.
So when y'all get married?
Never.
Never. Women.
It's just a piece of paper.
Well, I guess Mike Massey plays Scott Frost tomorrow.
Does he play Scott Frost or Sean Lane?
Scott.
Yeah.
And I think they play at noon, so everybody tune in because that's going to be an exciting match.
Let's take a look at the brackets.
What's one thing about this, until you get, once they set you up like tonight, every other half hour, every other 45 minutes, other than that.
Man, these cigarettes is killing me. I can't stand this. Right there. Cigarettes is killing me. What's the score on Oscar's match? Can you see, Stacy?
It is
2-0. Who's got 2?
on Oscar and Todd, or
over there? Is it over there?
Yeah. Well, there's 2 different Oscars playing right now. You got Oscar Dominguez over Todd Speakman. Oscar's up 2-0. And then you got Ozzy Reynolds against Oscar Avila from Phoenix, and Ozzy is on the hill. Edgar and Grant still working their way through this hill game. And Joe Corpus trying to get on the hill against Dave DeTillo. That'd be an upset too. Joey beating Dave.
Yeah. Who's Joey? What's his last name?
Corpus.
I don't know him either.
Another B player.
Are these local guys?
Yeah.
I gotta start getting out more often.
They're you know, I think the B players decided to take a stand this year. We had quite a few B local 8, 8.5, even down to 6 and 6.5s jump in this to try to.
Oh, that's cool.
Try to play. So
listen, it's a crapshoot racing the 6.
There was a lot of mixed emotions. A lot of people were upset about it because they felt like it was going to diminish the value of the Calcutta, and that maybe they didn't deserve to play
I've always
they're not.
I've always disliked that idea. Always.
Yeah, I mean,
think the more the merrier.
I figure if they stepped up, put in their money to play.
Exactly, I agree.
They put in their money to play.
I agree.
I mean, I'm one of those B players that I want to play. I want my chance to play. I've been playing,
for sure. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Been playing here 10 years and finally decided to play, and then I'm going to catch flack because I want to step up and have a better challenge.
No.
And a lot of those B players have won matches.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. I think that you deserve to play. I would have played, but my arm is broken.
Here it's not broken.
I feel like it is. I got tendonitis, but I guess it's going to get better. Just getting old is not good. It's just so cool being here, though. You've seen all the people that you don't see often, like once every year or two.
It brings everybody out of the woodwork. People that you only see, once every couple of years.
Yeah.
Edgar looks like he's going to close out this match against Grant. Dave is going to make it 4-3. He's going to be down 4-3 against Joe. Avila made a good hit on that 7 ball and left Ozzy pretty tough, actually. I don't know if he can see that 7 ball.
That turquoise-looking ball, whatever that ball is.
Yeah.
I always keep it mixed up.
Aquamarine.
So that's a 7 ball. That's by the rail,
yeah.
Right there.
Where's that? I'll be right back.
Yep. So Mad Max is getting ready to play. That'd be a good match to sweat.
Had to go check on a bet real quick.
Well, you can bet here. It's legal.
It is. We had a bet on the forfeiture rule. Whether you lose your first game after 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
What is it?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So you have 10 minutes to get to the table. If you're not at the table within 10 minutes of the scheduled start time, then you forfeit your first game. And then if you're not there within 15 minutes, you forfeit the match.
It's a good rule.
We've had 2 forfeits. Max forfeited his
his
match yesterday.
Who was the other one?
Joe Azine from here, local player this morning, forfeited his match this morning.
Why? Was he on the loser side?
Yeah, he was. It was a match this morning.
That happens every once in a while, I guess. I don't know why.
It's just not okay to.
No, I mean, you gotta play.
Unless you buy all of yourself in the Calcutta, you have an obligation.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
To play every
be
match.
pissed if you bought somebody and they didn't. Yeah, that.
Well, I'm sure whoever bought Max's.
They wasn't happy.
Yeah, I mean, he went for $1,400.
I know.
So that's not a small amount.
No. Who is Max playing? What's that guy's name?
Right now?
He's playing on table 3.
Johnny Cooper. He's
Where's
a snooker player.
Where's he from?
England, I believe.
Does he play good?
I haven't seen him.
He probably plays good if he plays snooker, because all the snooker players run out from everywhere.
He lost his first match against Johnny Kang.
Johnny plays good.
Yeah. Edgar, did you get that? You got it, though? You're playing my honey next. No, don't.
So that stuff there, that's nicotine I can see in that little thing? That's what that is?
It's
really?
6 milligrams of nicotine per ounce. But it smells better.
Yeah, they do smell it. Yeah. But what's that thing called?
Vaporizer.
A pretty big contraption. How much it cost? You got to buy the whole thing?
Intimidated.
How much was it? How much are they?
This entire setup was like $275.
$275 for that thing? Oh, that's serious money.
Might as well smoke.
That's what I said the same thing.
Okay, should I light one up for you then?
Fire me one up. Give me a puff off of there. No, I don't want it. No. I've seen. I never knew what that was. It looked like a computer. That is crazy. But what is the battery for now? What's that do?
So there's a piece in here, that metal core, that heats up the liquid and turns it into vapor. The batteries are used to plug it in. So if you have one, like you see how it has.
What's that? How much
battery
juice you got
life,
left?
How many watts you're using, how many volts you're using. You can adjust the power.
Where'd you buy that?
A place called Cape Street.
It's funny.
Dave DiTillo and Joe Corpus are now 4-4. Johnny Kang and Max Avila are just getting started.
So what match are we watching? What match is the viewers watching now? Any particular table?
They are getting ready to watch Jerry Stuckert and Jerry Decker.
Oh,
but
is only one table can be on the? How's it?
At the same time, yes.
Why don't we watch Mad Max's match?
I don't think
that we can do
I mean,
it?
we could change over to camera 3, and if we do that,
because that's going to be a good match to watch.
we can only see it from here. So when you're looking at camera 3, you can see Joe Corpus and Dave DiTillo, and then in the background you can see Max getting ready to start his match.
Who's this guy right here? Who's that guy? That little guy?
That is Joe Corpus. He's the local player that is giving Dave a run for his money.
Oh, okay. What's up, Ozzy?
And your money, I burned mine.
Yeah, right.
Hey, can we show Oscar's match?
What about Max's match?
That's what I was going to switch to, actually. Oscar is.
That's going to be a good
camera
match.
2.
Max is going to be a good match.
Let me switch this camera. All right. Let me get the camera set up.
What camera do you want on while you're waiting? Right now, I have it on
that right
here.
now for Oscar.
That's what I have it on.
I'm gonna reset the camera so that it's a better angle.
Yeah.
I got a special request. They want to see Oscar play.
This Dan is the man. He knows what he's doing.
We have a special request to get a better angle on Oscar and Todd's match. So, namely, Brian Parks wants to see
he knows what he's doing.
Oscar's match. And
Yeah,
for
he
Jason,
does.
if you're listening, you are correct.
They edited it on the camera. You know what was sucked about that is when they had me breaking the balls in the movie Pool Hall Junkies. So I told the cameraman, I said, let me break the balls and stop the cue ball in the middle. And I said, that's what looks good. They said, no, we want you to break it and have it go side to side like a cut break. But that was
Oscar
before
is up.
anybody
You
knew
can
what
see
a
right
cut
now,
break was. You know what I
3-0
mean?
over Todd.
And it looks stupid. This guy's got the best break in the world, and I'm turning my cue ball loose. You know what I mean? But that's what they wanted. There you go. You know what? All you people that was knocking that movie, Pool Hall Junkies, you have no idea. Listen, I'm telling you, if you knew the behind-the-scenes problems, you wouldn't knock it because it was it was tough, believe me, and it was fun. It was fun, believe me. We had a great time doing it. Yeah, hanging out with Christopher Walken and those guys every day, going out and not getting drunk with them guys. Man, it was a trip. Yep. It was. I'll tell you, it was a blast. You know what I mean? And amazingly enough, a lot of young people really liked it. You know, a lot of young people. And one more thing about the movie is they rewrote it like 10 times. The original script was completely different than the finished product. Yeah, so that's why it turned out it looked. They had like a $4 million budget, which is like you can barely make like a commercial. $4 million. Yeah. Christopher Walken and Chaz did it for like nothing. Yeah. Yep.
Was that just because they loved pool, or
They liked Mars. They liked Mars. They liked the idea of the movie. You know what I mean? But they're good guys. You know.
Christopher Walken is one of my
Christopher Walken is
all-time
a bomb.
favorites.
Have you ever seen that on Christopher Walken? Somebody put together like a montage of all his movies with him dancing in all his movies.
Oh yeah.
He dances like in every movie, and he is so cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies, Kings of New York. Remember that movie? You might remember it. He is Christopher Walken is the nuts.
Well, and then he did a music video.
Yeah, I remember Fat Boy Slim.
Yeah.
Dancing down the escalator and stuff. Oh, he's a trip. And one more thing about the movie, I don't want to bore you people, but here's what happened. People was ragging on Rick Schroeder. They called me, they said, you got to give Rick Schroeder some lessons to make him look like a good player. I said, no problem. I said, you know, it takes me maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and he had me looking pretty good. I had it 2 hours, and that was it. He had never hit a ball. He's never hit a pool ball in his life, and I had 2 hours to get him to where he could look like a pool player. So, yeah, so for him to make a ball and draw the cue ball was like a major development. He had never hit a ball in his life. I had 2 hours.
It just shows how good you are.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why I play one pocket so well.
Well, you do. We need to play some more one of these days. If my arm ever gets better.
I don't see any cast.
That's because I'm tough.
So let's do an update. Jerry Stuckert from Phoenix and Jerry Decker from Torrance, California are still nothing. Oscar Dominguez is 3-0 over Todd Speakman. That's what you're watching on the stream. Oscar waiting
Schroeder,
for
nah, I don't think
Todd to see if he gets another chance at this rack.
But Ricky Schroeder is a very nice guy.
Max Eberle
he's not even
already up.
He's not like one of those Hollywood brats. He actually has a ranch, I think, in Utah.
And Dave DiTillo
he's like an outdoors kind of guy. He's a really nice guy.
And turned them into a 5-4 lead.
When we do, I'm talking to a friend of mine sitting here, about the movie. But what was funny is when we was doing the movie at the Pool Hall Junkies, people was making fun of him with the silver spoons, right? And he said, listen, people, silver spoons bought my ranch. You know? He said, so say what you want. Yeah. Yep. Hey, do we have Max on the thing now or no?
No, right now we are watching Oscar and Todd. And Todd did not get out. Oscar got his chance back at the table, and he's going to try to make this 4-0.
Where's Todd from? Is he a local guy?
Todd is from Bakersfield, so
okay.
It looks like he might be buddies. I think that's why Brian wants to watch.
Oh, okay.
Is because I think Todd and Brian Parks are buddies.
Oh, okay. I just met that Brian last night. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. He's real nice. He's, you know, I got to root for Oscar in this one because we got him in the Calcutta. So.
You had him in the Calcutta?
The group that I hang out with.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? If he's a decision kind of guy. See what I mean? You only have to lay.
Dave DiTillo plays a safety on Joe, trying to close out that match.
I don't think I'll ever get used to watching this magic rack thing. I know it works, but I just... What about you, Stacy?
I will change the score as soon as I find Daniel.
Yeah, we good?
Yeah, how do I get rid of this?
The scoreboard is... It's upgraded software, so it's hard to. You have to actually see that right there. That's the scoreboard.
Okay.
You have to actually click here. That cues it up. And then you have to actually activate it by clicking there, and it just goes away.
Okay.
So now
we're good with no score
the
for
blank
now.
shot. Yeah, the blank shot is active. I'd like to have a sponsor logo on there.
Yeah.
So we'll just go there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, so that score is gone for now. We'll try to make sure that we keep you updated on what's going on.
You guys need anything to drink?
Water.
Water? And
Yeah, water.
2 waters?
Thank you.
Make sure to keep you updated on the scores. Jerry Decker won his first game against Jerry Stuckert. Dave Datillo is trying to run this rack out to close out the match against Joe. He's very unhappy with his shape. Max is still up 2-0 over Johnny Cooper. Max is at the table. He's got a tough shot on the 6. Played a knockdown, drag out safety. Johnny Cooper is a snooker player, so shouldn't snooker players have a little better idea of cue balls and where they're going and the rails?
Yeah, they probably kick really good.
English, and let's see if his snooker skills pay off. See if he can kick the 6 ball. Looks like he's gonna have to go at least 2 or 3 rails to get to it. It's a rough shot. And Oscar is now up 4-0 over Todd Speakman. That's the match that you guys are watching on the screen. Oscar's gonna get a chance at the table to make it 5-0.
Wow, look at that shot. He trashed on. Wow, hit that ball good.
And
Dave Datillo just made a heck of a shot. Combination on the 9, scratched.
So now Joe Corpus is going to have a chance to make this hill. See if those nerves get to him.
He hit that ball good. I can't believe. See how good he shot that ball?
This should be an easy out, though. I mean, it's pretty much stop shots. Shoot the 6, roll forward a little bit for the 7. Shoot the 7, stop, shoot the 8, come back up for the 9. It should be a hill match.
Wonder who's breaking next. How much it costs for that nicotine, that thing? Is it expensive?
Well, this was like 100 and something. This is the expensive part. And then you buy this.
Oh, you buy that whole thing?
This is separate.
You have to buy that. You have to buy that thing, or is it refillable?
No, it's refillable.
Oh, and how much it costs to refill it?
This is by itself. It's just liquid.
How much does that cost?
Like $5, $10.
How long does that last you?
A month.
No way, really? Oh, that's a good deal. What happens if you drank that? It'd kill you.
It wouldn't kill you. Oh,
Thanks,
good.
Dan.
Cold one this time.
Dan just bought us a water. I feel like a celebrity.
It's nice. Get treated well.
He takes care of us employees.
Yes. Where's my W-2?
Yeah. That is freaky, boy. Stacy's reloading her Vapo thing here, and it's kind of weird looking. It does. It's kind of crazy.
See, this piece here heats up the liquid.
Yep. Whoever thought of this idea was pretty smart, I guess.
They're making a ton of money on
it. I bet they are. I bet they are. Who won Max's first game?
Max is up
1-0.
2-1.
2-1 Max.
So Johnny Cooper won that match. And
2-1
Joe Corpus
Max.
and Dave Datillo are now hill. Could be, I could see Dave getting a little upset if he loses this match.
No kidding, that was brutal how he scratched.
Oscar is now on the hill against Todd. That is the match that you guys are watching. And then as soon as this match is over, we'll switch back over so that they can watch the Max Cooper match. So the way that this tournament is run and the way that it has been run for years and years, they use the same board and they basically just go table 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 down the brackets. So there is no, you got to remember this tournament's been going on for 25 years and it's only in the last 7 or 8 years that pros have been showing up, and it's only in the last 3 years that it's been being streamed. So it's not something that they've ever put a lot of thought into in scheduling the matches. So that's why Daniel does an amazing job of getting more cameras up so that we can get more matches other than just the one that is on the designated stream table. Like right now, Oscar and Todd is not on a stream table. It's across the room, but he has the camera set up so that we can get a good view of it. So, you know, Daniel does a great job at trying to keep you guys apprised of the good matches that are going on, but it's basically just a very methodical table 1, 2, 3, 4 down the board, and whatever table you happen to be on is you know, where you're scheduled. They don't adjust for TV matches unless there's tables running behind. It's their process, the way they've been doing it for 25 years, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Yeah. They really haven't made any adjustments due to it being streamed. They just like making sure that they get everybody on their tables as soon as possible. They don't want a whole bunch of people, you know, hanging around having to wait. It is one of the tournaments, one of the few smaller tournaments is actually time slotted, which is nice because as a player you have an idea of when you're going to play. You're not sitting around in the bar waiting. You know, they know that there's if they didn't time slot these matches, this place would be packed. Imagine how busy it would be if everybody was just sitting around waiting for their match to go off. So
I got my longtime buddy Andy Hughes watching on the stream. Hi, Andy. I've known you know Andy Hughes, right? You know Andy used to have the pool leagues here. Oh, he's been here forever. He's like really one of the nicest guys ever. And he used to he ran this tournament here for years and years and years and years. Yeah. So. And
then it was Bill Nichols after that ran it.
I don't know.
There was somebody else in between who it is now and who it was.
I'm not sure. I know when Andy did it, it was run perfect.
Oscar just gave Todd ball in hand, and he managed to give himself some not so nice shape on the second ball. He had to play carom, and he missed. And he's going to leave Oscar a chance to get out and close this match out 6-0.
6-0. I was reading something. Who's winning?
Oscar's winning 5-0 right now. It's getting ready to be 6-0 in a second.
Dominguez?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and in just a second, we are going to switch back over. As soon as the match is over, we're going to switch back over to Max.
I'll tell you one thing, with this alternate the break, it's critical. When you get to break, man, you got to get out when you break the balls, or else you're really in trouble.
So we will, we have 4 matches going on. I just switched you guys back over. In the foreground, you're seeing Joe Corpus and Dave DiTillo. They are Hill right now. In the background, you're seeing Johnny Cooper and Max Eberly. And Max is up 3-1 over Johnny Cooper. Johnny is at the table. And then you have a match just now starting. You got Walter Glass from here, and you have Ben Sutherland from Phoenix. And then Jerry Stuckert versus Jerry Decker are 1-1. So.
And I think all of these are one loss.
Everything right now is one loss side. Everything for the rest of the day.
The loser side.
The B side. Let's be politically correct. The B side.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. All these people are already lost.
I'm nicer than Robert. I'm a bank manager. You learn that stuff. Yeah.
You ever heard? Are y'all from Phoenix? You know, I lived there for like 6 months in 1970. You ever heard of Big Tony? Really? Check around. Ask about him. Ask around about him. Yeah. Well, if you were friends with Big Tony in Phoenix, you can do whatever you want.
And Joe Corpus has a chance.
Believe me, Scott probably knows him. Scott Frost has heard of him, I think.
Did I tell you you're right? Did I tell you on the stream? Did you hear it?
I feel older.
So, I still got another match to wait for. Okay.
Tell you one thing, these cigarettes.
And Joe Corpus, if he makes this 9-ball, is officially going to upset Dave Patillo. It's Hill right now. 9 balls straight in.
Is that he shooting the ball?
Yep.
Well, he ain't no way to miss it.
Well, that's like the guy getting the Seahawks 2-time Super Bowl champion before the game was done. Nothing happens till the last ball drops. It is never over.
Wow.
That match is over. Dave Patillo has lost to Joe Corpus. That one, I'm sure Dave was a little bit surprised.
Corpus. Joe Corpus wins?
Yeah.
Joe Corpus wins. It's okay, man. Welcome to the pool world. Brian, you ever met Bobby Leblanc?
Yeah, just man, hey.
Yeah, Bobby, this is yeah. Brian Long, he's a new player.
So in a second, we are going to have Brent Boone versus Elias Valles. And you're still watching Max Eberly and Johnny Cooper. Now, Max forfeited his winterside match last night. He did not get here in time. And he is right now up 4-1 over Johnny. Walter and Ben should be starting any second. Ben won the break. See what happens there. And then Jerry Decker is now up 2-1 over, or Jerry Stuckert is now up 2-1 over Jerry Decker. The battle of the Jerrys.
What do you think he's going to do? He's going to shoot the 9-ball?
Shoot the 1, then the 2, then the 3.
I think whoever makes the stripes is probably going to win this game.
You want to take over for a minute? Are you ready now?
No. You don't want me commentating.
Oh, sure we do.
No.
Can't do worse than me.
I bet I could get more complaints than you. What do you think he's going to do now? I'll shoot the 1. Now he's going to shoot the 2.
What's Max's score? Can you see Max's score?
It is 4-1.
See that shot he kicked in a minute ago?
Who, Max?
Yeah.
No, I can't see from here.
He left himself horrible. He throws himself up.
He kicked them all in?
Kicks like 2 rails, slices it like if you cut it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like cut out. It's his fault to have that seat, but he like a trick shot.
I'm looking forward to this next couple of months when all the BCA stuff is going on, APA, all that other stuff.
Check the board real quick. See what time I play.
I like to watch Mad Max play. He's solid as a rock. He's got great fundamentals.
I can't believe this bit.
What time you play, Stacy?
After matches max, I'm the next on that table.
Oh, okay.
After matches max.
After max's match,
Say that 5 times in a row.
Matches max.
And who do you play?
I play Attila Torba.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Hungarian.
Yeah.
After matches
The
max.
wild Hungarian is playing my friend Stacy. I like Stacy in the match.
I've won the tournaments from the winter side before too, so I know both ways.
You have one of them robot oiler machines?
Craziest thing I've ever seen how that works.
Robot oil.
I don't know. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I can't imagine carrying this thing around. God dang, it weighs like 5 pounds.
It's all digital.
I'm telling you, I can't imagine this thing.
5 pounds?
Feel like how heavy that thing is.
It's got. When you get the ones that are just the one battery, you have to charge it like every night. It wouldn't die during the day. You have to carry an extra battery with you. This one, I bought it last Saturday and haven't charged it. And I'm still at over half battery life after 7 days. So
Crazy.
This is
I
100.
think you could start a motorcycle with that
Right?
bad boy.
This is 150
Jump
watts.
start your car, man.
Yeah. 150 bucks?
150 watts.
Oh, watts. Jeez.
It's got.
What you guys do? What's that?
Some candy. You want some?
That's some kind of.
It's Toasties.
It's got marijuana in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Milligrams. Good stuff. Real piece?
No, I don't want it. What did it do to me?
Make you high? Hot.
The wonders of technology.
You'd like those tinctures. I got the tinctures at home, and you could put a few drops in your coffee or a bottle of water, or just under your tongue.
So a quick score update. Max Eberly is on the hill 5-1 over Johnny Cooper. I'll be playing next on that table. Elias Vias already has 1-0 over Brent Boone. Walter is up 1-0 over Ben Sutherland. And Jerry Stuckert is up 3-1 over Jerry Decker.
Good though.
I tell you, it's difficult to commentate on these matches. Looking at these screens, you know what I mean? It really is. The funniest thing ever, I was commentating on a tar match, and Darren Appleton was playing Shane one pocket, and Darren's down shooting the ball, and I told Jay Helford, I said he ought to be shooting this other ball. I said, because, I said, that's the wrong shot. And Darren looks up to me in the booth. He says, Robert, I can't hit that ball. And I'm like, oh, no. I was so embarrassed. Yeah, he was all pissed off. He said, I can't hit that ball. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. I'm so sad that thing ended with that tar stuff. I tell you, that was great.
Well, he's bringing it back. Justin Cullett has officially severed all ties with CSI.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
And he said that he's going to start doing some matches again.
But traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nothing local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tar studio is no more, but
Yeah.
we might see more tar
Man, that was
matches.
fun down there, too. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I loved that tar studio.
It was a nice venue, very small.
It was
very
really
intimate.
nice. Yeah, it was so much fun to do those matches and watch those matches.
Yep. All right, I got to go get ready for my match.
Well, good luck. Good luck, Stacy.
Got a couple more games. Thank you.
Well.
You good on chalk and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well, I think. What can you, Caleb? What's the score of Max's match over there? Can you see? 5-1. Well, Max is on the hill, 5-1, and when that match is over, My friend Stacy's playing Attila the Hun. That's right. Attila the Hun. Attila the Hungarian. Nice guy and plays good. It'll be a good match.
How do you do this?
Everything all right here, boys?
Yes, I think I need a couple-minute break.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to be back in a little while, friends. My buddy Daniel's back in action. I'm going to go sweat Stacy's match.
Are we putting you on the mic, or are you just...
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, you can sit if you want to.
I keep forgetting it.
Oh, is this all done?
Yeah.
All right, guys, what do we have here? Well, the match that the table that you're looking at now is actually about to be a forfeit. Brent Boone has not showed up for his match. Elias Vias is waiting to play him. Elias from the Golden Q. Johnny Cooper playing Max Eberly. Let's see if we can get a zoom on that.
Combo, 5'9".
Max is on the hill.
Max is out.
Did you bring any patches with you? Just one?
Yeah.
And there it goes. That match is over. Max Eberly actually putting in a little hard work today because he didn't show up for his match yesterday against Joe Canella. He was a forfeit. So I'm going to have to see how Max will fare in this event. Good thing he showed up today. We're glad to see him. Actually, we're going to give away 3 Kamui vouchers, and we're also going to give away the 3 DVDs, the Max Eberly DVDs that we have. We're going to give you a couple more chances to submit. Basically, send us an email to Daniel, to contest@povpool.com. Tell us your name, your hometown, and your home pool room. We'll give you a shout out, and we'll enter you in a drawing to win one of 3 Kamui vouchers or one of 3 Max Eberly DVDs that we have. And speaking of DVDs, also, if you're in the Vegas area and you want a Power One Pocket 2 DVD, a Scott Frost Power One Pocket 2 DVD, I have them here for sale. They're $40 each. And the email address in the chat room, click on that, send us an email, give us your name, your home room, and your hometown, and we'll give you a shout out live on POV Pool.
Table 1, the TV table.